We're only 4 days away from the Dragon Ball Legends 6th-year anniversary, and I still haven't really discussed my thoughts and predictions on what I think we're gonna see. So in today's video, I'm gonna discuss everything I wanna see for the 6th anniversary, what I think we'll see, and what I think will definitely not be a part of the 6th anniversary. All right, boys, let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? We are like a week and a half away from the Dragon Ball Legends 6th year anniversary. And I've never done like a discussion video like this or anything like that, so I literally don't know what this entails. So I guess I'm kind of just gonna yap for a couple minutes about, you know, what I'm expecting for, you know, Legends 6th anniversary. So first of all, okay, actually, here's what we'll do. We'll yap for a bit about each part of the anniversary and what we think that we can expect from it, okay? And at the end, I'm gonna push all that shit out the window. It all leaves. And I'm just gonna give you 6th anniversary presented by Slaybix. If I was in charge of 6th anniversary, exactly how it would go down. I think that sounds good. So without further ado, we don't have to do the let's get into it. We're already here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so first off, let's address what I want to say probably 80% of the community is completely written off as part 1 solidified with a God Goku and an LF Super Vegito. So before I even get into what I think about the pics and like the typing colors and shit, because I don't really do that type of shit. I'm not Ryun, I'm not Goresh. I really kind of don't give a fuck what color they are. You know, but I just want, when it comes to LFs, I just want them to be implemented in the coolest way possible. You know what I mean? So part 1, Super Vegito and LF God Goku, there's a lot of debate on both sides about how to like execute these units. Just because, I mean, I think it's mostly because both of these like respective units didn't even win their fights like in the series, right? I mean, Vegito didn't lose. I'm not gonna have this debate with you niggas. He wanted to get absorbed. Suck my dick. That's why you already see the GOAT is on my shirt, bro, because I don't subscribe to the hater notions of him. So I think the first thing to think about these units is I don't especially for Super Vegito, I have no clue what his LF would be. Personally, I have no clue what his LF would be, right? But I do have some ideas in my mind about what they could do like for like God Goku. So obviously, if they're doing God Goku, I'm assuming it's gonna be movies God Goku. It's not gonna be Goku from the Super anime, because let's be real, it wasn't really a good showing for him. He had a much cooler performance in the Battle of Gods movie than he did in the Dragon Ball Super anime. And you would have to assume the whole, I will not let you destroy my world. It's gotta be in there somewhere. There's no way we touch on God Goku, who, by the way, people are saying that he's not anniversary worthy. I understand what they mean, but at the same time, he's one of the biggest moments in Dragon Ball that has no premium units. Sit there and think about it. He ain't got no Ultra. He ain't got no LF. He hasn't got a Sparking in... Is his last Sparking the purple one from the fucking Broly movie? The green one? What, the free-to-play one? But we're talking about a premium unit. I'm talking about his last real summonable Sparking is the fucking purple one from the Broly movie? That's ridiculous. That was like 4 years ago or something. That's ridiculous. I think God Goku is absolutely deserving of a premium unit, and I would be very excited if he was a part of the part 1 of anniversary. Now, God Goku's crowning moment, obviously, is the whole transforming into, like, snapping back into Super Saiyan and taking on Beerus in his Super Saiyan form. That's obviously the highlight of the character and whatnot. And I feel like it's such a good moment, but it has so many ways to be implemented. Obviously, first off, you could just have God Goku simply transform into Super Saiyan via main ability, like, I will not let you destroy my world, right? But I feel like that's low-key, not even low-key, that's probably the most boring way to go about it, right? Like, I feel like that's not exciting at all. Our other options are revival. We could have a God Goku that when he dies, he comes back with the I will not let you destroy my world, comes back as Super Saiyan and fights. But my question, let me give the other options before I go into my main question. It could also be a comeback transformation, kind of like how Frieza has a comeback attack. It could be like a comeback attack transformation. So like he dies like Frieza, then he will not let you destroy my world, and he hits him with a big attack or something, and now you're fighting a Super Saiyan Goku. And I know people were like, well, wouldn't that kind of be OP because he'd get a new kit? I would basically, if they were to do that, you could essentially just make Super Saiyan some sort of costume change where like he has the exact same kit as his God form, but now his appearance is just Super Saiyan, right? But here's where the big question that I feel like not a lot of people are thinking about when it comes to this God Goku discussion. What the fuck would his LF be then? What would his LF be? If I will not let you destroy my world isn't a part of the LF, what is the finishing move? He could do the little instant transmission he did against Beerus, like to get that Kamehameha. He goes here, he goes there, he's there, and then he fires it, right? But I feel like that for an anniversary LF, that's a little underwhelming. It's a little underwhelming. I would really like the I will not let you destroy my world stuff to be a part of it. But again, I really just don't know how they would do it. Again, I will not let you destroy my world could be the LF. It could just be a God Goku. And then when he does his ult, he, you know, I will not let you destroy my world into Super Saiyan. And that's the LF finisher, right? Or maybe he only goes Super Saiyan in the LF and it's a God Goku. That's also another option they could explore. Or they could do a completely Legends original. What if? We'll talk more about Legends Originals later in this, though. And I guess people actually do care about the 1% sparking, so I'll just throw it out there. Sparking Beerus. Boom. There you go. Side sparking for the little God Goku. So yeah, a lot of options they could do with God Goku. Again, I'm not Rai, I'm not Goresh. I don't care what color he is. I just want him to look cool. I'll just be honest. I'm a hype beast when it comes to Legends, guys. I don't give a fuck about the balance or anything. Okay, I just want him to look cool. So then moving on to the other side of things. Oh, actually, chat is yelling at me. They're saying Sparking Rage Vegeta. Hey, that's possible. Hey, look, yeah, so they could do Rage Vegeta, they could do Beerus. I mean, Vegeta Clan, I mean, they need the help, but that is a perfect segue to move on to my boy, my king, my succulent king. You see the shirt? Super Vegito. So Vegito's another one where I think there is a lot of cool ways to implement this one, but I'm gonna tell you one that I am 90% positive is the surefire way to present Super Vegito into this anniversary, and that is by introducing a fusing mechanic. It doesn't even have to be a mechanic, but just our real first fusing unit in Legends. Legends does not have a unit that starts out as a solo character and then fuses into another character. Now, in terms of mechanics of the game, I feel like people are overthinking it, where there's like, oh, there needs to be a fusion mechanic, a gauge that fills up. I feel like people are forgetting that we could just get a unit with a main ability, because the way a fusion would function, it's essentially just a transformation. One character model goes out, another character model comes in. So here's my pitch, or one of my pitches, or I'll just talk about all the possibilities for Super Vegito. Number one, a lot of people want these fusing units to start out as tag units, and they want them to swap back and forth until a gauge fills up, and then eventually they're fused. Or when the gauge fills, they do a little animation, they fuse, and now you're playing as the fusion character. I think that's cool. I'd have no problems if they do that, but I feel like tag units, I don't want to say they're getting old, but that's how I feel. They're getting a little old, man. Like, especially Goku and Vegeta tag units. I mean, we've got so many better options for tag units in this game. We still don't have a Goku Black Zamasu tag unit. Is that really it? Is that really all? I guess Beerus and Whis should probably get a tag unit too. I feel like there's a lot of, and Goku and Vegeta obviously make the most money. They're the protagonists and deuterogonists of Dragon Ball Super. They're the big money makers. I get it. It's the safest route, but even then, I just feel like we've done it so many times. I feel like there is a cooler way to implement something like this. So here's my pitch. And Vegeta Clan fans, you are going to like this. I think this unit starts out as an Angel Vegeta Goku assist. How long has it been, number one, since we got an assist unit? And how long has it been since we got a good Vegeta Clan unit? I feel like you could save those two problems with one. And of course, chat is already mad. They're like, Vegeta Clan unit means it's going to be instantly ass. And hey, based on their previous track record, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I just think it makes sense, even thematically, that Vegeta, the person who has to accept putting on this earring, I think you you fill up a gauge, or somehow you get access to Vegeta's main ability, which is locked for most of the time. And then you do the main ability, and then that's when Vegeta, like, an animation starts, and Vegeta goes, quick, give it to me now! And then the assist Goku comes in, tosses him the earring, he puts it on, they fuse into Vegito, you know, quick pop into Super Saiyan, and now we've got fucking Super Vegito. Personally, to me, I think that would be one of the coolest implementations, a way to help Vegeta Clan and buff Fusion Warriors at the same time. I know that's a big problem with, like, the high-ranked Legends players. They don't like when one tag gets too many targeted buffs without kind of slightly helping other tags. So I think this is a cool way to help Vegeta Clan, and we get a Fusion Warrior unit. I don't know. I just think it would be great. And it's a great way. Listen, I don't know how assist units work exactly. Would that keep him off Sanfam? We need that. It'd be a great way to give us a fusing Vegito and keeping him off of fucking Sanfam. I'm getting mixed reception in the chat. Some people are saying it keeps him off. Some people are saying it doesn't. we'll worry about that when we get there. So yeah, we explored my idea, the idea of a tag unit that goes back and forth until they fuse. Some people want a revival. I feel like we've done a lot of revival units lately. I mean, it's fine. They could do it if they want. I guess that excuse really only works on Dokkan. I was going to say, isn't it a problem having to die to get to the money-making character? But really, that's not the case. I mean, Pikkon sold well, and you have to die as Pikkon to get to Super Gogeta. So I could see it. Maybe it's like a tit for tat thing, because you know how Dokkan usually does. For example, if Dokkan does a fusing Gogeta one year, they're going to do a counterpart basically the same way, but with Vegito. So maybe Legends could be doing something similar. I mean, we did get Ultra GB, and then after that, we got Ultra Vegito Blue, and then prior to that, we got Ultra Super Gogeta, who's then followed by Ultra Super Vegito. So I'm thinking maybe they could just follow this up with, again, it could still be my idea, Vegeta, revival, he dies, and then he's like, fine, give it to me now. And he fuses with Goku. They fuse into Vegito. Is there any ways that I'm missing in how they could do this Vegito unit? I mean, of course, they could just do a transforming Vegito, maybe an LF like base Vegito that, you know, transforms into Super Vegito. Or they could just do a straight up Super Vegito. Either way, the LF's going to be sick. I'm sure they're going to think of something super sick with the Spirit Sword. Or maybe we'll even finally see a Super Vegeta, Super Vegito final Kamehameha. I don't know. I think that would be pretty sick. Think about it. In most games, other than like the Budokai Tenkaichis, in Dokkan and Legends, we don't have just a Super Vegito that does the final Kamehameha. That shit would be raw. Oh, and people did also say they could use the purple unique card. It could be a transforming card. You're right. I feel like that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't have any complaints about that. That'd be cool, but I do want to say that I personally think that's the least likely. Because if that's the case, wouldn't that transformation then be timed? I do not think you make a headlining fusion unit and make it a fucking timed transformation. That's how you piss people off. Either way, yeah, that's mainly what people are thinking for part 1. Here's some honorable mentions for part 1. I think it would be really cool to get an LF Goku Black and Zamasu like tag unit, who their LF is that super cool shit they did where they move their hands a bunch and then they fucking do the double big key blast. I think it's called Holy Light Grenade or something like that. Someone in chat will know the name. I think it's Holy Light Grenade or something like that. So yeah, that would be dope as shit. So that's an honorable mention. I also think maybe we could see something from GT. They have been buffing GT a lot this year, but I think the GT stuff is going to be a little more targeted towards the Ultra side. So we'll get to that when we get there. Oh, and I guess it's already evident at this point, but I'm assuming they're doing the same format as Festival with 2 LFs to start, an LF in the middle, and an Ultra at the end. I don't think we're gonna see anything crazy like an Ultra at the beginning or starting us off with just 1 LF. I feel like that's very underwhelming compared to what they did for Fest. I feel like they need to keep that energy, come out the gates with 2 cool LFs that can get 2 separate groups of people excited and summoning on the game. Who's another? I feel like I have another one for honorable mention for part 1. Oh, and I guess my other 2 are just something from the Broly movie. I feel like we haven't really got a lot of Broly movie rep in Legends lately. I mean, and it's probably pretty evident that probably the purple tag Goku and Vegeta from the Broly movie are probably getting their Zenkai in this celebration. So I'd say skip the bullshit, get them Zenkai so you can run them on the team, whatever team they're trying to buff this year. I think that would be super sick. All right, and the next thing we got for part 2, and here's my idea with part 2. I'm assuming Legends, because Legends is getting to a point where they've done every big moment in the series, mostly. I know people are going to yell at me, oh, they're missing this, they're missing that. Yes, there's going to be slight things that they're missing that I'm sure they're going to check off in the coming years. But as far as all the things that are like super obvious, you need these in your game before like the 5-year mark, Legends has checked all of those off. So Legends, in their festival previously with Goku and Bardock, we saw that now they're comfortable playing around with the idea of Legend original units. And I think Anniversary is not going to be any different. So I think they're going to keep this pattern of part 2 being some sort of Legends original unit that's not exactly close to the source material or a moment from the source material, but they're still using source material characters. Some people think that they're going to get really outlandish with these Legends originals. I personally don't think that's ever going to happen. I think Legends originals as a concept are going to stay very tame for a long time, as in they're just going to take 2 characters that already exist and have probably never teamed up and make them team up. That's just the way that I see it. So there's been a lot of ideas in the community about what these what ifs could be, and we'll just throw out a couple of them, and I'll tell you which one I think kind of is the most likely to me. So the one that I'm hearing a lot echoing throughout the community is the idea of a Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks and a Future Gohan team up. And I just gotta say, I don't know who came up with that shit. You get it. you get it. I feel like that's perfectly in the lane of what Legends is doing. A character, I feel like these Legends What If are really going to be tied to time. And like, this character didn't exist in this moment, but they're tied to this moment. So wouldn't it be cool if they were there? So like, I think it would be really sick to get like this what if story of future Gohan coming to help out future Trunks fighting off like Fusion Zamasu. I think it'd be pretty sick. Just want to say real quick, I actually misspoke. The idea that was going around the community was not Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks and Future Gohan. It was actually black tank top Future Trunks. So like after the Cell games and stuff, and he comes back to kill the androids, it was actually him in Future Gohan that the community was talking about. And I think it was BLZ who did like the super sick fucking art of it and stuff that you're seeing on screen. So yeah, it wasn't Dragon Ball Super, my bad. And yes, I'm sitting here fully admitting that black tank top Trunks idea is way cooler than fucking Dragon Ball Super. Fuck Dragon Ball Super Trunks. Give me that nice, delicious black tank top FT. Stands for Future Trunks. Now, is Hybrid's a little OP right now? A little bit. They did just get a Super Fire Ultra. But, I mean, again, sorry, guys. I'm not Garesh. I'm not right. You didn't check the name tag. I'm Hype Beast Slaybix. The LF would probably be sick as fuck, so I don't give a shit. Sorry. I think it helps a couple of teams that do need it, though. Future hasn't seen a buff since, what, Purple Cell or something like that? So I think Future's overdue for something, especially a tag unit. I don't even think Future has, like, a good tag unit. Their last tag unit was another Trunks and Gohan. And they came out with the other tag unit, the red droids. So that could be sick. Another tag idea, maybe they do kind of the inverse of Goku and Bardock, and we get like a LF Frieza Cooler tag unit team up. As you can see in my mind, I'm assuming these are always going to be tag units. Again, I think the whole formula for this with Legends is two characters throughout time that didn't get to fight together but are closely linked, and having them actually team up for some common goal. With Goku and Bardock, obviously it was defeating Frieza. And, you know, like I said, with my idea for Future Trunks and Future Gohan, like I'm assuming it's to defeat, you know, Goku Black and them. So I guess, yeah, Cooler and Frieza, it would be a team up to beat Goku, I guess? I don't know. But I do like the idea of part 2 being something like that. I think something that would be super sick, and I don't know how they would do it, and I don't know how the tags would work, but hear me out. Body Snatcher team up, Goku Black and Baby. It's very unlikely because we just got a LF Baby this year, but that would, whatever they would come up with for that LF would be sickeningly fucking cool, bro. That would be so fucking raw. A Vegeta body snatch teaming up with a Goku body snatch. Now, if this was Heroes, I'd say make them fuse. Make them fuse. Fucking give me baby Vegito Black. But that's just not going to happen. And it's probably not going to happen here either. But it's a cool idea. I just wanted to throw out there. And if I'm right, you got to subscribe. No, you got to subscribe anyway and like the video. But we're sitting here talking about the 6th anniversary. If you haven't already, tell me your ideas for the 6th anniversary down in the comment section below. Or you could have been here on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Slaybix, doing this with us live and showing me your ideas in the chat. I'm just saying. But yeah, I guess that's about it. The only other thing I think they could do is something related to Shallot, like something actually related to the story mode, whether that be the fusion between him and his brother Giblet, or maybe we get a summonable Giblet. But apparently that makes people mad, the idea of a Shallot ever being summonable. Maybe I'm a hype beast. Maybe I'm a gambling addict. Maybe I'm a summoning addict. I think it would be super fucking cool to summon for Shallot. Maybe that's just me. I don't think Shallot has to be free to play forever. Maybe they even give us Shallot Giblet tag unit to keep the tag unit theme going. How could you be mad at that? That would be sick as fuck. But I guess that's going to do it for most of my ideas relating to part 2 of the anniversary. So I'm sure I'm missing some really cool ideas. If you guys have any, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Now we move on to probably the most controversial part of all this, the Ultra of the celebration, the Part 3 Anniversary Ultra. Now, I think there is one character that we just need to talk about right away, and that's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Almost everybody and their mom thinks that this is going to be Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I am here to say I am 90% positive we will not be seeing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta within the Dragon Ball Legends 6th-year anniversary. Chill. Let me relax. Let me explain. Now, we have absolutely seen Legends double down with buffs of a certain team in a celebration before. I mean, Godkey got 2 buffs in Legends Fest. Godkey usually always gets 2 buffs, hell. But I just have a feeling they want to be very tempered about Fusion Warriors. And I do want to say that I think Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Gogeta is coming some point this year. Absolutely. Is Anniversary a good chance? Yes. I just can't imagine it. It just doesn't feel like the time. I feel like that's how you end your year with a bang. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But I do think the Ultra will be GT, and I still think it's going to be a Super Saiyan 4. That's why my personal idea, the number one in the forefront of my mind is an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The first time, his fight against Baby, that fight really isn't represented in Legends other than the purple unit, the purple Sparking that came out eons ago. I see people in the chat saying Vegeta. I'm sorry. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could get an LF, an Ultra before Goku? Brrr. I don't see that shit happening, personally. The intro would obviously be super sick. It'd be like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like down on the ground as he's transforming like into Super Saiyan 4. And you know, you could get like the cool shot of him like roaring against like the moon in the background, but I mean, they can't really do that because, you know, you fight on hella different stages. I mean, they could. I mean, Goku and Frieza changed the background for their LF. I don't see why we can't change backgrounds for intros. I'm just saying, Legends, it could be super cool. So yeah, I'm thinking Super Saiyan 4 Goku for the Ultra just because I feel like Gogeta, they don't want to double dip on fusion buffs, especially if we're getting a Super Vegito. I do think we're going to get a GT buff because we'll be following a line of GT buffs throughout this year. Universal Spirit Bomb Goku, LF Super 17, LF Baby. I think you wrap up your big set of GT buffs, at least for 2024, with an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think that'd be a sick-ass way to close out your anniversary. As for other choices for the Ultra, obviously, there's a ton of stuff on the table. Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku, shout out the boy Rai, though I really don't think that's gonna happen. And Ultra, I do want to say real quick, Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku could be from anything. We get Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Janemba movie. I'd personally like that more than a first time from Majin Buu Saga. I don't know, the twin dragon fist, the way he transformed in the Janemba movie, the way he's sliding around, kicking Janemba and shit, I love that shit, so I would definitely be down for that. Someone said Ultra Fusion Zamasu. I could see that. That could be pretty cool. Though, just knowing how Legends is, I don't see them wrapping up Anniversary with a villain Ultra. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. I see a lot of villains people throwing around. Ultra Majin Vegeta, Ultra Buhan. There's a lot of stuff they could do, but I think they're going to wrap it up with a GT Ultra buff. And I think it's got to be Goku or Gogeta, but I'm leaning a little more towards Goku. So I guess that's really it on my discussions of what I think is most likely for the Dragon Ball Legends 6-year anniversary. So now, real quick, we're going to go through what my dream Dragon Ball Legends 6 anniversary is. So here we go. Part 1, Vegeta assist Goku that fuses into Super Vegito with an LF where Super Vegito does like a Spirit Sword into a final Kamehameha. That shit would be great. And then follow that up with Comeback Mechanic Transformation God Goku, who gets killed, comes back with an attack where he is now a Super Saiyan for the rest of the battle. And I guess his LF could be the instant transmission spam Kamehameha that he did against Beerus. We'll call that one a day. For number 2, I think I'm really going to subscribe to this Shallot idea. I don't know. I feel like it would be really sick. I really do like the Future Gohan idea. Future Gohan and Future Trunks idea, excuse me. But a Shallot Giblet tag unit, especially if they were like God, or maybe Giblet finally goes blue or something, I think that would be super fucking sick. So Shallot Giblet duo unit team up for part 2. I would love that. Again, for all the people in the chat yelling at me, this is what I would do if this is my dream 6th anniversary. I'm not talking about what's likely or what's going to happen. I'm talking about if I were in charge, if I were a Legends dev, if I were in charge of picking the units for the 6th anniversary, this is what I would pick. So you can't hate on me, bro. It's my opinion. What am I talking about? It's the fucking internet. Niggas will hate on anything. Yeah, Shallot and Giblet tag unit, I think would be super sick. And then for part 3 for the Ultra, I'm going to go with Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's my dream Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary. Let me know if you guys would summon on the banners on the Slaybix Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary. And let me know what you guys think we're going to see for the real Dragon Ball Legends 6th anniversary units down in the comment section below. And let me know. Oh, wait, I already said that. Either way, I'm just excited to see your guys' ideas. I'm sure some of you guys are going to be super sleeper and pick a Fusion Warrior for each fucking part and put me to sleep, but I'm sure some of you are going to get creative with it, and I want to see what you come up with. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my socials, man. And I do want to give a quick thank you to you guys for 50,000 subscribers. I want to plan something special for us to celebrate as a community. I don't know what that is yet. We'll figure it out as we go. Appreciate you boys, and yeah, that's going to do it. Say bye, chat. Say bye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. They're so excited to see you guys. And you still haven't liked the video? An asshole. That being said, this is your boy Slaybix, signing off. Later.